Hello everyone, welcome to today's workshop. The theme of the workshop is how personality affects life. Today's presentation will be conducted by Angelica Sevilla, Xinpeng, and Xiaodan Cheng. Okay, first of all, I want to ask you some questions. Do you struggle with your personality traits? Do you want to get more complete picture of your personal traits? How they affect your personal life? Okay, I know you have problems. Okay, come and join us. Let's solve it together. Okay, let me introduce content of workshop to you. The first part is introduction of personality. The second part is how personality influences behavior in personal life. The third part is how personality influences behaviors in workplace. And the final part is about conclusion. Let's talk about some important parts of personality. Traits, temperament, behavior, motivation, and cognitive style. Traits is enduring characteristics. It consists patterns of thoughts, behaviors, extrovertness, and agreeableness, and conscientiousness, neuroticism, openness to experience. Temperament is inherent part of an individual's personality. Typical mood and energy levels, evident from an early age. Behavior impacts how people behave in different situations, shapes reactions, coping mechanisms, and interaction styles. Motivation is underlying drives and desires. Acting in certain ways are crucial parts of personality. Cognitive style is how people perceive things, interpret information. Okay, let's welcome Angelica to introduce the next part.
Personality plays a crucial role in shaping behaviors in personal life. Here are some key ways in which personality influences various aspects of behavior. Interpersonal relationships. Extroverts are individuals who are more sociable and seek interactions with other people, which can lead to a wide circle of friends and frequent social activities. Those with high agreeableness have a more compassionate and willingness to compromise. This can lead to a more harmonious relationships with other individuals. In contrast to this, people with high neuroticism might experience more emotional instability that may lead to conflicts or tension with relationships. Stress and coping. High levels of neuroticism may lead to increased sensitivity to stress and a tendency to experience negative emotions more intensely. This can lead to a less effective conflict resolution due to heightened emotional reactions and difficulty managing stress. Having conscientiousness and emotional stability contributes to better stress management and more effective coping strategies. These individuals are more likely to approach problems systematically and maintain emotional balance. Approaches conflicts with a cooperative attitude, seeking solutions that satisfy all parties involved.
Thanks, Angelica. Now I'm going to introduce how personality impacts behaviors in workplace. First of all, why is it important? Well, knowing different people's characteristics helps us to cooperate better. Hence, it helps to boost productivity. Secondly, it helps to reduce conflicts. I think we have all experienced conflicts in workplace. It sometimes makes us do not want to go to the office because of the conflicts with coworkers. So it impacts productivity in a negative way. Thirdly, if you think about your career path, I think most of you want to be a manager one day. However, it is not easy to be a manager. You need to handle communication and management. So, knowing how personality works helps you to communicate with your employees much better than not knowing them. Even though there are many types of personalities in workplace, and today I'm just gonna focus on extroverts and introverts in workplace. Now let's move on to the next slide. Now let's take a look at extroverts in workplace. Many people would like to be an extrovert in workplace because they think extroverts have a lot of advantages, and indeed, they have strong communication skills. So most of introverts tend to do people work better than introverts, and they are very energetic and enthusiastic. So they always put a lot of passion on their work. Thirdly, it is not hard to find out most leaders and managers are extroverts. However, extroverts also have a lot of disadvantages. For example, we mentioned they have strong communication skills in workplace, but this trait also lead them to dominate the conversations, which makes other people not very comfortable. Secondly, when it comes to make decisions, extroverts tend to be more impulsive. They always make decisions very fast. After a while, they regret. Thirdly, we found out most conflicts in workplace come from extroverts, and introverts are more tolerant and quiet. So now let's talk about introverts in workplace. Well, I don't think many people would like to be an introvert in workplace. They think introverts have less opportunities than extroverts. But however, introverts have many pros. For example, they are good at independent work. When you assign an individual work to introverts, they tend to finish the work much faster and better than extroverts. And they are always good listeners. I sometimes think extroverts do need introverts in their office to balance them. And thirdly, introverts are detail oriented. They pay a lot of attention on details, which makes their work perfect sometimes. And finally, introverts are always very good at deep thinking and analysis. And opposite to extroverts, introverts are not very good at communication. Well, because of this, sometimes people misunderstand them. And what's worse, introverts do not like to initiate things, which makes communication even goes harder. However, as a manager, we need to take advantage of the pros from introverts and extroverts, then put the right people in the right place.
Okay, thanks a lot for Xinpeng's introduction. Now, let's take a quiz for handling conflict. As we can see, there are 4 questions. Every question has 3 options. You can write your answer on paper in 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we will analyze the answers together. Let's start. And we conclude this workshop on personality. It's clear that understanding our own unique traits and those of others can profoundly impact our personal and professional lives. Thank you for your active participation and openness throughout this journey with us. Let's take these learnings forward and wish you have a good future.